Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Have you guys ever started something without even knowing what that is? Although technically that was me in trading. When I first begun, I had no idea what I was even looking at. But I just did it. And that's literally it. That's how I started trading. How I really came across trading is that when cryptocurrency first started to blow up, I was in Italy. I was just like 14 years old, 13 years old. A friend of mine, we were just having a conversation about cryptocurrency, but that was about it. I looked at the charts, I didn't even know what I was looking at, and then that was it. For years to come, I would just be looking at cryptocurrency, and kind of like the little money that I had, I invested it for the long term, which is great. And then it was not until I moved to the UK where a friend of mine were in college. We were talking about trading 212 because the only thing that we could see for months were ads of trading 212 whenever we put on a YouTube video, and then we was just wondering what the hell that is, and that's how I came across day trading, swing trading, and all the world of trading. None of us really knew what it was. We thought it was just click and buy, click and sell, and then you make some bunch of money. And but I was intrigued, by the world. How is it possible just to make some money clicking buttons? And for the first days I was just clicking buttons, and then I lose some bunch of money. I remember the first ever trade, I opened a demo account, it was a sell order, and then I lost money obviously. And then I gave up because I was just like, I don't understand it, I don't want to go into something that I don't understand. I gave up, and then I started doing some other things, which are dropshipping, Amazon FBA, other bunch of stuff that didn't really kind of like click. So I gave up those side hustles as well, and then eventually after years I came back to trading. Back in the days, we didn't even know the difference between the stock, crypto, indices, forex. We traded everything that we came across on the first page in the app. Yeah, it's been a long journey from them days to where I am now, for sure. So the story is that after we tried trading 212 and we gave up, 2 years after that, somehow I came back to trading. But I said to me this time, I'm in for the long run. And but in between the 2 years, I tried different side hustles. None of them worked. If a few of them worked, I make some bunch of money, and then I don't know why it just didn't click. So I came back to trading. So this is when copy trading was a bit of a trend. So with the bunch of money that I had saved up from my previous side hustles and my part-time job, I used that to start copy trading. So like, I didn't even care which trader I was copying. Copy trading, for those of you guys that do not know, is technically you copy the trades of a professional trader. And I just thought, that's kind of like the cheat code, where you just copy the trades of a trader, professional trader, and you'll become successful, because technically there's no way to fail. If you just follow what the professional trader tells you to do, you're on the safe run. Because I know that I don't have the skills to succeed in trading at that time, but that professional trader do. So if I copy the trades, happy days. I put 600 USD into a Vantage account, because that's what the copy trader told me to do, and I just started copying the trades. At the beginning, I remember the first few months it was going great. I made some money, which I was just all over the moon. First time ever making money off trading. It wasn't even from my knowledge, but I thought I found the cheat code. Why do I need to learn or study trading if I can just do this for the rest of my life and just copy the trades of a professional trader? And then reality hits. Thinking about it right now, I think that it was just probably a bull run. So we all got lucky, and then we made some money. But then it just didn't make sense. Like after the first like 4 or 5 months, I just started losing money all in a row, while the copy trader was actually making money. So that didn't really make any sense to me. And so why was he making money, and why was I losing money, and all the, let's say, the traders that were copying his trade losing money? Didn't make any sense. So but thinking about it now, the reason behind that is because that professional trader knew what risk management is. But obviously, I and everyone else who was just copying the trades, we had no idea what risk management even was. So we would risk, let's say, 50% of our account because we had no idea, while the professional trader obviously knew the amount that he had to risk, which is 1% or 2% or even below that. Now, me talking about it, it does make sense why copy trading does not work. So that plan didn't work. So the first 4 or 5 months of making money just went instantly down. So then that's when I started thinking, you know what, no one is coming to save me. So I'm in this by myself, and it's time to look in. And that's when kind of like that was kind of like a wake up call for me. I just thought to myself, no one is coming to save me. You can't just copy the trades of a professional trader. You need to learn shit on your own to be successful in trading. And that's when I went all in. I opened accounts with the money that I had, because with the monthly income that I had from my part-time job, half of it I just put into a new account. Every month I would blow it and then open a new account every month, really. And then I blew accounts. I was on demo. I managed to even blow demo accounts. And yeah, so the first month, the first year, it was just all about losing. um, but those months were actually a learning point and a turning point for me to go even more deeper in trading and understand. I can't really remember how we went, but all I remember was that I was hunting for resources, for material, and slowly, eventually over time, when you scroll on YouTube, on TikTok, you just find items, and I came across TJR's free YouTube mentorship, and that was a game changer. So I watched that. I locked in for a whole month. I watched the whole, I can't remember how many videos there are, probably 50 videos. I watched all of them without even skipping. That's when I understood how the market moved, how the market is designed to move, and how it's manipulated to move. So that's the material that I learned from YouTube or courses or TikTok or Instagram, whatever you call it. From what I can tell from my experience, even if you are able to learn those stuff, there's one thing that you're not able to learn from YouTube videos, so TikTok or Instagram, and that is your psychology and risk management. I do believe that comes over time, so you need to do the things that you would do at the beginning, which is blow accounts, lose money, all of that, in order for you to finally understand risk management and the right psychology. And now, nearly 2 years after my trading journey, where I'm starting to see results, I understand that if I did not make those mistakes at the beginning, I would not be in a position right now. After I finished TJR's YouTube, whatever you call it, mentorship, that's how I started to understand the different strategies. At the beginning, before I came across TJR strategy, the YouTube algorithm would just give me random videos of kind of like Mamba effects and other people, but that really did not stick with me, because those videos did not really make any sense to me. Like, the way it's explained how the market moves and why they would enter a certain trade just did not make any sense to me, because I've always been a person where I wanted to understand everything, even back in school, and those videos and them different strategies just didn't make any sense to me. But the only strategy that really explains how the market moves is ICT, and so that's exactly what I stick with. And when you spend time in the market and you fix up psychology and everything, you really start to understand that there's no such a thing of different strategies, really. Everything is the same, more or less, and in a way everything match up, and there is just one way that the market really works and how it moves and how it's manipulated. So the only way for you to truly win in the world of trading is, first of all, number one and only, is by never giving up, because you would make those mistakes, but over time you will win. So if you don't give up, you already won, and it's just a matter of time until you make it in trading. So that's all really I had to say for this video. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you on the next